Welcome to what promises to be a slightly odd weekly vlog. It is 10 past 11 on Sunday night and I am sat up waiting for the peeps to get in. So Dean has just left London and he'll be about an hour and a half, I reckon. Lady who's staying with us has just left home. She's further away, so I'm expecting her in about 2 hours' time. I've just put Duke to bed because it's very late, and normally I put him to bed about 9, but because my company was meant to be arriving about 11, I was like, oh no, he can stay up tonight, but obviously if she's not going to get here till 1, I'm not going to make Dukey stay up that late. So he's in his room and I'm going to stay up, which means I need to make the decision, am I awake enough to do some reading, or am I just going to sit and watch BookTube for the next 2 hours and maybe doze on the sofa? We shall see. So, I am at work, from what I'm aware, currently, every day next week. We have our lady staff member staying until Friday night. We have little dude, Dean's son, staying at some point during the week. I think we're getting in maybe Wednesday for a couple of days. And I just don't know how this week's going to play out. It's just the strangeness of my job that you think you got it sussed and then something will happen, you get a massive curveball. So we're going to go with it. I'm quite looking forward to it actually, but I don't know how much I'm going to be able to vlog. I don't know how much reading I'm going to get done. Reading wise at the moment, I am still going through Peggy and Me by Miranda Hart and I'm enjoying that. I am going through David Attenborough's A Life on Our Planet, which is good. The Lady of the Rivers by Philippa Gregory, I hit about the 70% mark of that tonight, which I'm really pleased about because I've been reading that now for a good few weeks. So, but I'm finally at a stage now, it's kind of got into the really interesting bit. I tend to find, I like her books, I really, really do. But they start slow and it takes about 100 or so pages in to get to the meaty bit of the story because they're just like really description heavy. But I'm there now and now I'm flying through it, which is great. On my Kindle, I'm reading The Wind Child, which I have got from NetGalley. Oh, I don't think that's out yet, or it's just about out. I will look and I'll link it below. That's really fantastic. So we join Mara, who basically, her dad was a human, her mum was like a storm goddess, I think, and so she's obviously a little bit of both. And anyway, something's happened. I can't remember I don't know what's written on the synopsis, so I don't want to tell you too much, but basically it's like a winter fantasy, a lot of spirits. It's really, really great, a lot of magic going on. And then on Scribd, I'm listening to Robin Sharma's The Everyday Hero Manifesto, I want to say that's what it's called. Now I'm about 37% of the way through that as well. So they're the books that I'm currently working on. There are 2 more books that I want to start this week, but if I don't, it's not a problem, but I want to read them for a video that I'm doing, so we shall see. But yeah, I'm going to chill out for a little while, wait out for everyone, and let's just see how much vlogging I get done this week. It is Tuesday morning. I'm sorry I didn't vlog yesterday. Neither Dean and I were feeling 100%. Obviously it was our first day with house guests, so that was priority. I did actually do some reading yesterday. I read another chapter of The Wind Child. I have read a few more chapters of The Lady of the Rivers. And I have been listening to Robin Sharma's The Everyday Hero Manifesto. And I think I've only got a couple of hours left of that, so that's perfectly feasible that while I'm in my office on my own today, that I will finish that and maybe start another audiobook. So I'm quite happy with that. But I'm off on a couple of missions now. I am off to B&M to find some bed treats for Litland because he doesn't like going to bed. So spoiling him here, we sprinkle some little treats that he likes on his bed to get him to go to bed. And he's running out and he's very fussy. So I'm going to see if they've got them in. It's one of those, they don't have them that often, so when they do have them, you get like a dozen packets. And then I'm off to the post office, so happy days. I will try and catch up with you a bit later.
Plus benefits were developed not in the days of ease, but in the seasons.
Hey, so it's 2 o'clock. I've decided to work from home the rest of the afternoon with my main man, and I'm just going to run a bath and have a hair wash and that, and just wake myself up a little bit for round 2. Popped in charity shop earlier when I went to the post office, and I purchased 4 books. They're 50p each. The first one, I feel like a moron now. I found The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood, right? I didn't think I was going to come across this for so long, because I only got the Testaments recently. So I put the Testaments in storage thinking chances of me finding A Handmaid's Tale anytime soon, it's not going to happen. And then I found it today. So, oh well. Next time I do a big book sort out, I will bring it back, because I'd like to read the 2 together. But anyway, this is clearly a brand new copy. It's never been read, and I'm really happy that I found it. Alas, my timing. Anyway, I also got H is for Hawk. Now, this is by Helen Macdonald. I've seen Olive from A Book Olive talk about this quite a bit, and yeah, I just knew it was a non-fiction, and I've just heard a lot of praise actually. It says, as a child, Helen Macdonald was determined to become a falconer, learning the arcane terminology and reading all the classic books. Years later, when her father died and she was struck deeply by grief, she became obsessed with the idea of training her own goshawk. She brought Mabel for £800 on a Scottish quayside and took her home to Cambridge, ready to embark on the long, strange business of trying to train the wildest of birds. So I just thought this sounds quite interesting. See, we've got like the bird side of thing, but then we've also got her handling her grief, and this appealed to me. So I didn't expect to find it in charity shop for 50p, to be honest. It was on my list of books to buy when I get paid and have a little bit more money. Then I got Unnatural Causes, The Life and Many Deaths of Britain's Top Forensic Pathologist by Dr. Richard Shepherd. I love books like this. This guy, he has done over 23,000 autopsies, and he gets to solve the mystery of sudden or unexplained deaths. In his pursuit of the truth, he has tackled serial killers, natural disasters, perfect murders and freak accidents. His evidence has put killers behind bars, freed the innocent, and turned open and shut cases on their heads. Yet all of this has come at a huge personal cost. Would you like to weigh in on the book? Did a dog walk past? He has no idea. And then the last book I got, I don't even know if this is fiction or non-fiction, but this is Tom Hanks' Uncommon Type. He is one of my favourite actors, and I knew he'd written a book, but I didn't know anything about it, and then I just saw it. Again, looks in brand new condition, and I'm excited. It says some stories, so I need to look into that and see if that's fiction or non-fiction. But I am going to love you and leave you for now. I'm going to jump in the bath and hopefully catch up with you later. It's a bit later now. I'm just waiting for them to get home from work. Should be any minute. I finished Robin Sharma's The Everyday Hero Manifesto earlier. 4 out of 5 stars. Really enjoyed it. His books I always find really, really inspiring. It would have been a 5-star, but there's just a few of his that I prefer a little bit more, so it didn't feel right rating it a 5-star. Anyway, I am now 87% of the way through The Wind Child. And whereas this was like a bit of a slow start for me and I was a bit worried that I wasn't going to enjoy it, I'm loving it now. It is full of Slavic gods, goddesses, monsters, all this mythology I've never heard of before, but it's absolutely fascinating. It is full of adventure. So this middle grade, and again I must remember to link it below. I think I looked and it's already out. It is absolutely fantastic. So would highly, highly recommend, and I haven't even got the ending yet, so maybe I should wait before I say that. But so far, it's really, really good. And then what? I'm still reading The Lady of the Rivers. I made quite a big dent in that last night, so I haven't actually got that much more to go. So to finish that over the next couple of days would be really good. And then I want to get started on a couple of other books later in the week. We've got a little man arriving in the morning, so the house is going to be full. So I'm not anticipating until Friday evening when everyone goes home being able to get a lot of reading done. That being said, I've got more than I anticipated. So, you know, this week's going all right on the reading front. Next couple of days, I think it's just going to be normal work days. I haven't heard about dog sitting this week. So from what I'm aware, I'm just going to be in the office and then back with my little man. Hey. You right, sugar snout? He's like, seriously, Mum, stop with the ridiculous nicknames. You're ruining my street cred. It's Wednesday afternoon. I'm here with Duke, and I feel really uncomfortable. So, obviously, I'm not like a full-time vlogger, but I've done a few vlogs out, and I feel quite comfortable talking to you. So, when I decided earlier to help some of the team out with their level 2 numeracy they've got coming up, they're a bit nervous about. I thought, I'm going to film some videos, right, and pop it on the staff Facebook group. It's locked anyway, so only the team can see it, and hopefully that helps them. So you just got me sort of doing an intro and outro, and then like it cuts the whiteboard of me doing the sums and stuff. I am so nervous, really, really nervous. I have just posted it and then just come on to talk to you. So I don't know how it's been received at the moment. I don't know if it's helpful or not, but I'm just really nervous about it. And I'm really surprised because, as I said, I feel kind of comfortable talking to you. So I thought talking to my team, I should feel really comfortable, but no, I feel really uncomfortable right now. But anyway, hopefully it helps them, and I will just push on through. Yeah, I'm waiting for everyone to get home. I'm hungry. Hopefully they won't be long. Should be a fun evening. Hello, it's Thursday afternoon, and it's about 3 o'clock, and I have just got home. I have volunteered as tribute, basically. They're all still going on a course in the office. Little man's playing his computer games. I said I would come back, have a bath and hair wash, and cook dinner, dish it up. So as soon as they come back, they can eat, and we're hoping to go out tonight, which would be really nice. But yeah, it's all good. I mean, it was an alright day at work. I've got a lot done. It was a very productive day, but it was a lot of sort of emails and that, and you know, you just don't necessarily feel that you've been that productive then because you've got nothing physical to show for it, but it was still productive. So I'm going to bath, hair wash, I'm going to cook dinner, and while I'm cooking dinner I might read some more of my book. I think I've only got about 40 pages left of Lady of the Rivers. I've really enjoyed that actually. As I said before, it was a bit of a slow start, but it's really getting somewhere now. So yeah, it's a historical fiction. We've got our main couple. She's like what is her title? Oh, that's not good. But she's like a duchess / advisor to the Queen, who is married to one of the King Henrys. And the Queen sort of is like trying to take over and run everything, and obviously there's like little wars and battles there, and a couple of them have got magical powers in that they sort of see the future, as it were, but they don't necessarily want those powers to get out. But it's that's like a tiny little sideline. So if you want the sort of the fantasy element, then I don't think these books would be for you, because it is just a teeny little bit of it here and there. It's mainly just the historical, the kings, the queens, the advisors, the wars, that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's good. I mean, at the moment it's sort of leading up to someone overthrowing the king and queen. Whether or not that's going to happen yet, I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty good actually. And then I don't know what I'm going to start after that. I might start a new book or two over the weekend. I'm not sure yet. I'm just going to see how I feel. But at the moment, I'm going to jump in a bath. So I've just finished The Lady of the Rivers by Philippa Gregory, and just looked into it a little bit more, and there's some like afterwards and things like that. And I didn't realise the main character, Jacquetta, was actually like a real person. I thought most of this was just historical fiction with a few sort of like key historical figures thrown in. But it appears that quite a bit of this actually was true and did happen. So yeah, I'm now going to sort of go into more of her books, I think a little bit, I don't know, thinking a bit differently, where I thought it was just more fiction than it actually is, so I'm quite intrigued now. Anyway, I will catch up with you soon. Hey, so it's Sunday afternoon, and I just thought I would pop on to have a quick catch up. So I think I last vlogged, was it Thursday? And I didn't vlog Friday to Saturday because I did a 24-hour readathon. Just off my own back, I just felt the urge and went for it. So that is a separate vlog. So that's why I haven't vlogged on this video over the last couple of days. But I have just got home from work. I went to my parents this morning. Then we went to work for a few hours. It's now 4:45. I'm just running a bath. And I'm going to jump in it. I'm going to watch some rubbish TV and probably fall asleep in front of it. So I'm going to aim to do a weekly vlog next week. But we've got some stuff that we're doing, which is quite exciting, and I need to check that I have permission to vlog whilst we are there. So yeah, it's going to be a very, very full-on week. I've got a lot of prepping to do, and I'm actually only going to be in the office for about the next day and a half, 2 days. So that's why I went to the office this afternoon, to make a bit of a head start. So like, I paid a lot of people that are due money tomorrow. I thought I was going to do it today. So that was just a big job done. But yeah, it's going to be a good week. I've got my books ready to start reading for March. And I'm looking forward to trying an actual set TBR for the month. I think that's going to be very interesting. So the first 2 books that I've got out for that are Jade Legacy and The Dog Share. They're 2 that I want to start this week. Optimistically, I would like to start Nevermore as well, but it's going to be a bit of a full-on week, so I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you now, and I'll catch up with you soon. Have an awesome week.